What up, guys? The Garage Gamer back with another video. So today I got a picture of one of my favorite actors I ever met in person, Aaron Eisenberg, who played Nog, if I can remember his name, Nog on Deep Space Nine. Such an awesome guy. This was from 2006 at a Star Trek convention. I love like when there's like actors just in the crowd at some of these cons, and you can just go up and talk to them and shoot the shit with them, And rest in peace, man, because he passed away a couple years ago. But he never had an action figure made of him, and things are about to get um, fixed in that regard. I was gonna say righted the ship, as a way. Sometimes the universe figures things out and things get corrected. And I'm not sure also too, like some of the major toy news stuff isn't really picking this up. Like I've seen a couple outlets too, but like one of the major like YouTube shows I watch on Sunday nights isn't even talking about these Star Trek figures. They're talking about Mondo, they're talking about Jada toys. Mondo's got some really cool stuff that they announced this weekend, but I think this stuff takes the cake. uh, and by the way, Nacelle Toys, you can pre-order Wave 1 right now on nacelletoys.com. Go check it out. I'm definitely getting Wave 1. I already pre-ordered it. But here's Wave 2. They already announced Admiral or Captain Kirk from Star Trek Generations a couple weeks ago. But today they announced the accessories. And man, they weren't joking when they said they were going to go all out with some of these accessories. He comes with his horse from Star Trek Generations. This is unpainted, obviously, but wow. And if he's that same price point, under $30, um, that's incredible. He comes with a horse. He's also going to come with his log and chopping block there at his axe. If you've seen Star Trek Generations, this is like right out of the movie. And he comes with a jar of dillweed and those. He's gonna have his eggs that he makes for his wife with Captain Picard there. So yeah, nailed it. The head sculpt on this looks fantastic. This might be the best Kirk that's ever been put on a figure if this turns out to be true. So yeah. All right. Super stoked for Shatner is going to be super stoked. He gets a figure with a horse. Wow. And I know he was really into horses. Um, Moving on. So we get Shatner. Wave 2. The next figure, they're going to do a Captain Janeway from Year of Hell. Awesome. Like that's badass Janeway. I hope she comes with like a phaser rifle. I need to rewatch A Year of Hell. I know she's like the whole crew's like beat up and they've literally gone through hell. And kind of like an alternate timeline, maybe a little bit, but badass. Doing figures that is just not the same Janeway we've always gotten, right? And I don't really even have any Star Trek Voyager characters at all. So maybe it's about time for me. I'm going to get to Worf in a second, but to Paul, she's finally going to get a figure in the Star Trek Enterprise season 3 and 4 look, which is this blue kind of collar. I know Diamond did one, or was it Art Asylum? I've got it up in the attic of her in her original uniform, but the head didn't look right. We don't have exact what the figure here is going to look like, but I bet it's going to be pretty on point to that. So season 3 and 4 Enterprise is where it's at for Enterprise. So if they do stuff from that, happy. And they already did Archer from season 4, Inner Darkly. But the Worf one is interesting to me. They are doing a Worf in his sailor uniform from Star Trek Generations. If you've seen Star Trek Generations, they start off on the holodeck, and keeps talking about Brian Volkweiss, how they're going to do figures that have never been done before, right? So, like, to me, I was like, did they already do that? And they did. Playmates did a Worf in his 19th century outfit, um, and I've got him. So I don't know if that. I think that was in the last Playmates Star Trek toy video I did. The ones that the case is turning yellow. I need to go back and check to see if how his package is looking. So I don't know. Just because I'm crazy, I went and messaged Brian on Instagram because that seems like the place to contact him. And I said, aren't we getting these? Haven't we gotten him already? And he says, yes, but ours will come with a way to pre walk the plank in full 19th century uniform and plank walk too. So I wonder if he comes with a plank. I wonder if he comes with handcuffs when he goes over the plank, and maybe an angry head once he gets dunked in the water from a really funny scene from Star Trek Generations. So looks like they're taking it to the next level at least. So excited. And thank you, Brian, for messaging me back. I really appreciate it. I will keep covering you guys. Um, Next. So they're also doing a Geordie LaForge in sailor uniform. Uh, yeah, Jordy needs some different uniforms too. So I don't remember him being too memorable from Star Trek Generations, but he'll look good in that captain's hat and uniform. So yeah, let's do it. Valeris, Star Trek Six, The Undiscovered Country. Never gotten a figure before. Isn't that crazy? She's gonna finally get one. Kim Cattrall from Sex and the City, uh, Porky's, but I love the Monster Maroons, right? I think everyone does. So curious what she comes with. Maybe the cup of tea she shares with Spock in Star Trek Six is going to look amazing in those Monster Maroons. So I can't wait. Next, Romulan Commander. So yeah, Mark Leonard. He's going to get his own figure from Balance of Terror. Apparently, that's one of Brian's favorite episodes from the original series. I uh, tend to agree with him. That is a great episode. First time you ever see a Romulan on the original show. And then Carol Marcus, Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan. Never gotten a figure before, you guys. That's crazy. I think if you do Carol, though, you got to do Kirk's son, David. That's coming, right? Like, right? Wave 3 is going to do a bridge crew. Wave 4, I think you got to do a David. Um, yeah, you gotta make that happen now. I was wondering, maybe does this Carol have a jacket she can take on and off? Would that be too much to say? I don't know, to ask for. I love that. And then finally at the top, Nog. We're getting a Nog. Aaron, you're finally, rest in peace. You're going to get your own figure from Favor the Bold. Great. Deep Space Nine is like so good, you guys. And it sounds like he might have a removable leg. War is tough, and you know man, the writing on that show, and then the actors that gave these performances. He gave a great performance in this. Dang. So that one might be my favorite. I can't wait to see what he looks like for sure. And then to round it out, Bem from Star Trek the Animated Series. I'll be honest with you guys. I've owned the animated series when it came out on DVD, but it's like I am not. I think I maybe watched them once, those episodes. I don't even remember this guy. It seems like maybe this guy was like a big asshole to the crew, and they had to rescue him. He went on a away mission with them, and It was like a whole thing, but like I guess he can take his head off and stuff. He can do weird things with his body. Really cool. They're doing the animated series. Like that's a deep cut, really deep cut. So I'm generally excited. This is here's a big picture. This whole wave, and they're doing, was that 10 figures now? The first wave was 8. Man, I gotta set aside this money. I think the first wave, what are they, 29.99 each? Hopefully there'll be a bundle deal if you buy all of them, but I'm getting them. I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna try to review them. Can't wait. I can't wait for Nog. Kirk is gonna be awesome. Janeway's gonna be awesome. They're all gonna be freaking awesome. Valeris and the Monster Maroons. Oh man, so good. They always did a Savick, but they never did a Valeris. So about time. Anyway, are you guys excited for these? Am I the only one? Because I like every YouTube thing I've looked at tonight is talking about Mondo or whatever else happened at WonderCon. Why is this going under the radar? Let's prop these guys up because this is Star Trek that we've always wanted, and they're doing a bridge crew in the next wave. And I know there's people out there complaining, "Where's the bridge crew?" They're going to do that too. People are worried with their Star Trek figures that the line's going to end, and it sounds like Wave One has been selling well for Nacelle. So I can't wait. Can't wait for those to come out. I will definitely give these guys props. Man, it's going to be a good time to be a Trekkie in 2025. Live long and prosper, you guys. Stay tuned to the channel. I've got more coming. Uh, if we get more Nacelle news, I will definitely cover it here. Man, with this and possibly Star Trek Lego later this year, off the hook, you guys. So thanks so much. Give this video a like. Consider subscribing if you're not already. I will be talking more. Anyway, thanks so much. Peace out.